Hi, thanks you all for joining us for today. So our topic for today is how to be a programmator. So what is a programmator? Programmator is a combination of two words, that is programmer and animator. And our topic for today is introduction to Lottie animations. So my name is Rizwan Askar and I'm a Lottie community organizer from Lahore, Pakistan. And I'm a motion graphics top rated motion graphics artist on Fiverr and working on freelance projects for last 5 years. So our agenda for today is introduction to Lottie Lahore and what is Lottie files. And I will tell you how to install Lottie plugin into the After Effects, and we will give you a demo on how to install, how to create animation in After Effects and how to implement animation on Flutter app. And then we will go to the Q&A session, and then we will go to closing ceremony. So what is Lahore? Lottie Lahore is an opportunity for local designers and developers to get to know about the motion graphics and Lottie files. So, and we are here to help you out in every aspect of the. So, what is Lottie files? Lottie file is a tool that can render high-end animation into JSON format, and that will be very low in size and high in resolution. 53% of website and mobile users abandoned after 3 seconds of loading because of their because of big file sizes of the assets. That's why people leave it, because they have to wait for a long time. So Lottie get you rid of this problem, and they because in the animation we use vector layers, and we uh, because the vector layers are very low in size. That's why Lottie files is an opportunity for developers and designers to use it on their websites or apps. We can give you this demo. Like if we render the same animation in GIF and Lottie files and PNG sequence, you can see the major difference. Like if we render it in Lottie, it is 56 KB, and if we render it the same animation in GIF, that is 375 KB, and when we render it in PNG sequences, that will be 50 files, and that is a very big difference, like 600% compression difference. Where we can use the Lottie files, this is the most use cases, like in-app animations. We can use it in website and blogs, animated stickers, in WhatsApp or reactions on gaming assets, infographics, and AR and VR. We can also use it in presentations. And also we can use it in animated icons on any app or websites and social media. We can also use it as an ads. So many big companies like Facebook, Google, Oracle, Zoom, Samsung, Microsoft are using the Lottie file because because Lottie file is making a big difference in the big market. So I will tell you how to. Okay, so we will having a intro to the Lottie file. So now I will tell you how to install Lottie plugin. So we will go to Lottie files, and if we to install Lottie plugin, we have to go to lottifiles.com. Then we have to go to design and create with After Effects. We need to download ZXP file. To open ZXP file, we need to install ZXP installer. And we need to go to zxpinstaller.com, and we need to download for Windows. As I already have it, I don't need to download it. So I will go here and type ZXP installer. I'm waiting for it to download. So I will drag and drop the file into the ZXP installer, and it will be directly installed into the After Effects. I already have it to add, so I don't have to wait for it. So we will directly go to After Effects. So this is the animation we are going to create in After Effects, and then we will render it in Lottie files. This is the simple animation loader animation. So we need to create a composition here, that will be 1000 by 1000. That is and we will make it to 5 seconds. So we need to create a circle and we need to make it to the center, and we have to use the trim paths. We go to the 3 seconds and we will do this. So right now we have this straight stroke. We need to create it, move it to round cap, and from start it is also should be round join. So this is this simple animation, and we need to make a tick here for making it a successful. We need to do the same thing here. When it gets completed, we need to do the trim path. Now here again we have the same straight path. We need to use that round one. We need to do both. Okay. So this is a simple animation. Okay. This is a simple animation we create in After Effects. And I think this is not in center, so we will do it like this. Okay. Now this is in center. Okay. And now how to do how to render it in Lottie files? We go to Windows, Extensions, and we will click Lottie files. Now here we can see our composition. This one is our composition, and we can also, I think there is some issue with the, I think we need to, I don't know what's the issue here. I think we need to save it and reopen the file again. Extensions. We need to open it again. Windows, extensions, and Lottie files. Okay, so we can see here a settings icon. Here we can see Lottie metadata. We can add our name here or description and keywords, etc., etc. And then we can also use expressions and also use JPEG and PNG assets in it, because but we prefer to use vector layers. We click on save and then we click this button to render it in Lottie. So this is the animation. We can upload directly to the Lottie files. If you click on this button, it will save on it on your computer. And if you click on this button, it will directly open on the animation in Lottie files. So this is how we can create animation in After Effects, and we can render it in Lottie. So our next part is Atik. So I invite Atik Samtia to let us know how to implement an animation in Flutter app. So I'm adding Atik. Hi Atik, how are you? I'm also good. So please let us know how to create and implement an animation in Flutter app. Okay, let me remove myself first.
Hi, I am Atik. Uh, I am a freelance developer at Fiverr and Upwork. I am also working with the mobile apps in Flutter, websites in Laravel and WordPress. I am also a technical speaker at various events related to mobile apps, Flutter or WordPress. So today we will be using or talking about how to add a Lottie file that Rizwan just created or any Lottie file in your Flutter app to show to your users. There are three steps to using your Lottie file in Flutter. First of all is you get your JSON from your animator. If you are not an animator but only a programmer, you need to get your animation from your animator. You can get in a JSON file if that animator has saved this file on their own computer, or you can get one from lottifiles.com. Uh, Also, if you don't have any animations or any animator helping you, you can get a lot of free animations from lottifiles.com that you can use in your own apps and websites. After that, you need to install Lottie package in your app. Uh, this is how you do it. I will show you demo. Just bear with me. So you add a Lottie package in your app, and after the Lottie package is added, you now you have two options. Either you put your JSON into your own app and use it as offline, or you can directly load Lottie file from lottifiles.com website, and it will automatically show as well. So we will do both of the demos today, and let's show you the demo. I think I would not bore you with the presentation. First step is go to PubDev. This is the Lottie package that is a popular one. It has good popularity, good score, and good likes. So it is pretty good and pretty updated as well. This is how you install. You simply go to your IDE. I'm using IDEA. You can use anything VS Code or Android Studio, doesn't matter. Here you can simply use this one, flutter pub add lottie. You can run this command. It will automatically add lottie to your flutter project. Otherwise you can directly add the dependency in your pub spec, but I prefer the command line way, so it always adds a latest version of the package into your project. So we run the app command. It is already added into my project, that's why it is showing an error. So it will automatically add this one. After that, let's run a simple app. This is a simple demo. Let's run it and see how our loader is looking right now. This is Flutter's default loader that comes with it. That is called circular progress indicator. It is boring and it is not very much customizable as well. You can use many loaders available to you, or you can even create your own. If you have any website that any mobile app that has some branding in it, or you want to work on branding, then you should use your own loader, and Lottie makes it very easy to use for you. Now we have added the plugin. After that, there were two options: use through assets in your app or use through network. First is to get your JSON. If you go to lottifiles.com and search, if you want a loader, you can search here and you can get many loaders, good looking loaders, or any other animations that you want. Here, as you can see, this is a fire loader as well, and you can use them into your app. And as per Lotifile's license, you can use them freely in your commercial apps as well. But the reference is recommended, not required, but it is recommended. So you should give the reference somewhere or some accreditation. You can even use your private uploaded Lottie files from here. If you click any loader, let's say if I click on this one, here you can see Lottie animation URL. You can use this for network, or you can simply download Lottie JSON. This is your JSON file that you will be using. First, we will demo our assets. So this is how you do it. Simply add Lottie. We import this one. So import your IDE will automatically guide you about updating or adding this package. So it will automatically import Lottie from your pub spec, and you give asset and asset URL. How do you add asset? Create a folder. It is preferable to put this in animations folder or Lottie folder for separation of concerns, and drag and drop this one, this here, and it will automatically copy it here. After that, you go to PubSpec, and in assets, register this directory of animations so that all of these assets are available in your Flutter app, and you can simply give this the name that you have given in animations, the folder, and run. Make sure to restart the app because if you add any assets in animations or any folder in Flutter, it does not copy them if you run hard reload. You need to restart the app, and if we restart the app now, we have a some nice loader here that is being loaded through Lottie. If we want to change this, we simply change the file name 91617. You can name it anything you want. Now, if I reload, loader is now a different loader. This is how you use it from assets. Putting it into assets means you increase your app size a little bit if the JSON is heavy, but most of the time it is 7 to 10 KB. That then it is fine. If you have many animations, then you can use network as well. If you are using network animation, it does not add to your app size, and it downloads the Lottie file on the fly when app is running and internet is available. So make sure your use case, if you are using it on a first screen that user see, then you should not use network. But if your app is internet dependent, then you can use Lottie network and use any of, and you can change these on the fly as well. So now if we click on this loader, for the network you need to give JSON path. If I open this one, copies this one, and replace this with our new. Make sure it is a JSON URL. You can use from lotifiles.com as well, or you can place these onto your own web hosting or website as well and use that source to show the loader. Now this loader is Flutter's default. This is Lotifile from assets, and this is being loaded from network. If I restart it, as you can see, the network loader takes a little bit extra time because it downloads the Lottie file from network. That's why make sure your use case and you can use them anywhere that you want. Another sample or another demo that I want to give you is you can change the look and feel of these lottie files on the fly. If you want to change the color or any opacity or any other things that you want to change on the fly, you can do so. Let's say if I click on this shapes page, these are different shapes, and we can change the color of this shape. Let me show you the code. This is how you do it. You can load from assets or network, doesn't matter, but the thing that matters is you add delegates, lottie delegates and values. After that, you can use different value delegates. If you go to this package guide on readme, you can find many other delegates as well that you can use to change the look and feel. As you can change the any color of any layer or any shape, you can change the opacity and you can change the position as well. This is how you do it. You name the layer, type of the layer, and what type of property that you want to change, and after that you can apply it automatically. uh, let me show you. Currently we have this green color in the rectangle fill. If you want to change it to something like yellow, I change to yellow, reload, it is now yellow. This is how you can change all of these colors on the fly or on user input or any user feedback or any user data that you want to show. Like you want to show user profile completion progress or any other scenario that you can use. There are any lot of other modifications that you can use on the fly as well that we can discuss in our next section for the advanced users. And this is how you do it in a simple manner, and with few lines of code you can use an awesome animated and custom loader or any other animations into your own apps. This is I am using in I do have a app called motorway updates, and I am using lottie files in there to show the weather or any rain effect or any other scenario. As you can see, this is moving a little bit. This is lottie file, and we can use it in any other scenario or like to show you different. As you can see, this is a rain, so it makes your app alive and it gets your users attention. Any if you have any question, that's all for me. If you have any question regarding this, you can ask in Q&A that Rizwan will start, and you can find me on any social media or on GitHub or LinkedIn. I do have some open source projects on GitHub as well. You can contribute to regarding Flutter, and you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn with my name Atik Samtia. And you can also go to my new blog atik.dev. I will be adding related blogs to Lottie, Flutter, and Laravel. That's it for me, and thank you. Let's move to Rizwan Asgar for Q&A section. If you do have any question, you can ask. You're welcome. Rizwan, your mic is off.
Uh, thank, thank you, Atik, for your information. Let's go to the Q&A session. So anybody have any, if anyone have a question, please ask. Okay, let's check if we have any questions. Okay. So we have one question, and that is how to download the animation. So Atik, can you share your screen to let us know how to download Lottie animation?
Yeah, if you just show my screen. Yeah, if you don't have any animator on your team, or you don't want to create the animation from start, you can go to lotifiles.com and look for any animation that works for you. Let's see, if you want to show weather, search here, and you can use any of this animation. You can download JSON, and for some files, you can even download the source file, and in After Effects, and that you can edit. Also, there are premium animations available on Icon Scout as well if you want to use any premium animations.
Okay, now we have another question, and that is, can we able to create edit the Lottie without After Effects?
Let me handle this one. Uh, you cannot create Lottie without After Effects uh, because that's the beauty of Lottie files, to help you use the best software of animations or effects in market, and use that result in your apps or websites. But you can edit some of the animations or colors. Like if you click on this uh, any animation, and you can click on edit layer colors, you can edit little bit of colors or other things on lodifiles.com editor, or fps or little thing. You cannot edit any shapes or advance. For that you will have to use After Effects.
Okay, now we have another question, and that is, what's the main difference between GIF and Lottie? Why should we use Lottie instead of GIF?
If you want to use 60 fps or a smooth GIF, then it will take size in MBs. That is not good for any website or app. If you add a 3 MB of uh, animation into your app, then it makes the app bulky, and less user will download. If you are using Lottie, it only adds a few KBs into your app size, but a smooth animation displayed for your user. That's why Lottie is always recommended.
Okay, we have another question from Mubin Sam. Can we use 3D layers in Lottie files?
I think you should handle this one.
Okay, yes. Uh, we cannot use 3D layers in Lottie files, as Lottie files only support 2D vector layers. So you cannot use any type of 3D effects in Lottie files. Okay, we have another question, I think. How does Lottie affect the performance on app? I think Atik will answer this.
Yeah, if you use Lottie files official this plugin, it is purely written in Dart, and it does not affect your app's performance. And all of these animations do run on 60 FPS, uh, like Flutter is running, so it does not affect any performance. If you output the app in release mode, if you are using debug mode, then it will lag a little bit. But if you are using release mode, that your user will use, then it is good.
Okay, we have another question from Muksid Durani. Hi Rizwan, I have a question. Does Lottie file support any plugin? No, we cannot use any plugin for Lottie files. Lottie files only use some of effects like fill and other effects, but it does not support any other plugins. So if I think there is no more question. eh, I think that's it. Is there something just think you can say?
Yeah, I will say wait for the next event. We may have next event physical as well, and you may get some goodies swags from notifiles.com as well. So
Okay.
let's join on next event as well.
Surely that will be a physical one. Hope so. If Corona does not affect anything. So I think that's it. And if you have any valuable feedback, we would love to share that. Please scan. You can scan the QR code and let us know about the event feedback. And
Switch.
I will share a link on the chat, so you can go directly to the link.
Because
I am sending the link. Okay, so I have sent the link in the comments. You can, and also on Facebook. So I think that's it. And thanks, Atik, for the for your valuable information.
no
And I
problem.
think we will complete it like
I think we have
I think we have a
another question.
question from, is there any support of Unity 3D? Uh,
Yes, there is a plugin for Unity. Uh, you can use that one.
and I think he has another question. Let's wait for it.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, you can fill out feedback form.
I think he asked the question already.
Okay.
So you can ask the question in comments and we will answer it in comments. So I think we should end it here.